Big O, I'm an advocate for destruction. They let me out the cage with a mic, so start ducking. Really, I'm the reason you niggas huffing and buffing. Push the bustin', even if you're knocking wood, you won't get lucky. Pop goes the weasel, shoot you with the desert eagle. Bullets off the top, now you fall like an eagle. All I know is evil, mind lost, no retrieval. You don't want to see these hands cause they registered and lethal. I'm never capping, I'm so fucking savage, I kill you. Come to your funeral, then urinate on your casket. Walking to your mama like your son was bad at rapping. I had that off the top, cause he wasn't by that action. Fuck him. I like to fight, flow sick in the area right. I'm not turning with the heat, I catch a nigga at night. Catch a nigga out of traffic, pull up to the red light. Still talking, nigga, pop, bullet shot in your overbite. I see you. And I see you doing right, we laughing at you when we walking through. You laying in the bed, intubated with your organs loose from turning on machines. You flatline a nigga cold blue. See, on these niggas I be shitting and pissing. Coming for Big O, you must don't have an interest in living. Chopper got these niggas running doing cardio fitness. At your door with the fofo like a Jehovah's Witness.
All right, boom, boom, boom. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was BeastMode Boyz were out the cage. Oh boy, stay true to their name with that one, boy. Boom, 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 boom. What? What? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Anyway, yo, this is episode 172 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Congratulations. Wrong one. Congratulations, you played yourself. You sat here for 173. I forgot the 0.5 joint. 173 episodes for what? For this boy to quit on you? You gonna quit? You gonna quit doing the podcast? The podcasting? Take a sip of my pink lemonade. Boy. What's wrong with you? Nah, man. I ain't quitting on y'all. Y'all crazy? I ain't gonna front. That's like my man. Oh, hold up. Before I say shout out to my man JC, let me let y'all know who we got in the building. None other, speaking of JC, none other than my man Oplex. Got him in the green room right now, chilling. He gonna be here at the 30-minute mark. Hopefully sooner. I just want to go ahead and get into the shenanigans. You know what I mean? Oh, you on one? I can see it too. I know you hear me. He on one over there. Okay. Yo. Okay, so let me calm down because StreamYard sound like it's tripping. Let me relax. StreamYard ain't ready for the ratchetness. Yeah, man. I got love for Oplex. Well, for one main reason. Man's from Detroit. Repping Motown. Y'all see it. Y'all see the Guilty Conscience. My favorite rapper alive. And that ain't even why I like Detroit. Screw Eminem. That's not even why I like. That's not even it. Just by happenstance, like, he from he from Warren anyway. See, you're really from Detroit. You know what Warren, Michigan is, because I know people up there. Anyway, so I ain't been to Detroit a day in my life, but I know where Warren, Michigan is. Anyway, but yeah, man, I love me some Detroit. Detroit is literally my favorite place I've never been, because I'm scared. Because everybody I know from there be like, "Oh, it's great," until it's not great, and then there's a problem. And I don't want them problems. I heard about them problems, but no, man. Shout out to my cousin Daniel. I don't know if he's watching. If he ever watch, I got my cousin Daniel up there. My Uncle Mark. You know what I'm saying? I got people up there, and then also too, when I was a young lad at FAM, let me get a shout out. Ain't really ignoring people out here. Shouts out to LaRonda Bailey. Hopefully, she's not related to the Angelo Bailey, who was obnoxious because his father boxes. I'm an Eminem fan. I told y'all. Slim Shady era. And Tampa Bay tripping. Come on, Rams. Y'all wild. But no, regardless, yeah, man, I was a young lad at FAM. School of Business, SBI. And along with JC, apparently, even though we didn't know each other back then, it's the oddest thing. We know all of the same people and didn't know of each other at that time. But yeah, a lot of people that I ran into my freshman year were from Detroit. Shouts out to Cass Tech. So I know about Cass Tech. I'm strictly from Tallahassee. Anyway, you go to 4, huh? But anyway, yeah, shouts out to Cass Tech and everybody that came down here through Cass Tech. And yeah, man, just always remember my favorite people. Anybody I ran into from Detroit. I should have put up my picture I got with what's the old boy name? I don't call him Biz. Bizarre, yeah, Bizarre. I'm tripping. Thinking about Biz Marquis, but yeah, it's Biz. We kind of look alike. It was weird. Biz Marquis and Bizarre. Anyway, let me get to the shenanigans, man. Let me stop playing. I can talk about Detroit all day, and I've never been there. Ever. Not even close. The closest I got to Detroit is Milwaukee. That's what I'm talking about, been to the Midwest. Anyway, what we got? Sad news, man. Let's start with the sad news. Really trying to avoid the RIPs in 2022. But thought it'd be notable. The great, wonderful actress, director, entertainer, Regina King lost her 26-year-old son, Ian Alexander Jr., this past week. And these wasn't tied the game. He wasn't tied the game up. Anyway, unfortunately lost her son this week. Man, and apparently, and why would you bring this up, E? Is it just because it's black entertainment? Not just that, but he was a musician himself, and his dad was as well. So that's notable. But just want to send condolences out to her and her family. And also, man, y'all blogs got to chill out. That would kind of rub me the wrong way. Was, she lost her son, asked for privacy, but yet everybody not only want to plaster that he passed away, which is understandable. I mean, I'm technically doing it now, but even more so is how. And I'm not gonna get into that, but it's just like y'all just throwing it out there. Like, she really gonna want to see that. Hopefully, she's staying away from social media, but yeah, just boom, boom, just putting it out there. But typically people want to do that, and it's for the sensationalism of it. Just doing it because this is how he died. It's like, y'all weak for that, and she deserved more respect for that. You know what I'm saying? For y'all not to do that. So I just want to put that out there that you media people, as if I'm separate. Y'all trash for that. Y'all could just simply say RIP to her son and prayers for the family and keep it moving. Stop it. Please do better. Anyway, man, we'll keep it moving. For better or for worse, give this man his props. We give him his props. Apparently, according to Complex, for those who care about Complex, Tyler, the Creator, was deemed the greatest rapper alive for 2021. So again, get that man the claps. No DL Hughley. So I know some people. I'm gonna keep LaRonda thing up there because just let everybody know who's the guest. Until I get some more comments. But no, apparently, according to Complex, I guess he made the biggest impact for the year. Now, on the face in the book, I've seen people argue, like, you not the greatest rapper alive. He haven't done enough to do that. They're not saying he's the greatest rapper like alive ever in the universe. It's really just, hey, for this moment, for this year, if you want to put a stamp on this year, as far as like the best MC, Tyler would be, at least they deem would be the best representative. I think last year was Lil Baby, I think. And I know they made like a collection from like 1979 to 2014, 2015. And I guess they just kept updating it since. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing really scientific about it. Just whoever you think had the biggest impact. Now, I brought this up to say this though, and what I thought was interesting, because I think our argument could truly go for Nas as far as 2021. I mean, from beginning to end, from the Grammy win to dropping King's Disease 2 to coming to the end of the year and dropping Magic, and just, you know, the whole spill in between, even the drama with, or somewhat drama, if you want to call it that, with Freddie Gibbs after the loss or whatever. But yeah, man. So it was a real question. Like, could it have been Nas as opposed to Tyler? Even though he dropped a really dope album, probably one of the best albums in 2021. But but had me thinking, because it's like I see why Tyler would be the representative for this year or for 2021, right? I get that, especially since, you know, it's kind of a build up. He's been in the game for probably almost 10 years now. This is his time to shine. Versus when you think of, you know, a Nas or Jay or M or Kanye, it's like, okay, they had a time where they were at their peak, and because their peak was so large, of course, it has extended. So you can pick any year, especially even especially like with Kanye, who continuously has dropped projects, you know, since 2004. And you can say any year he drop a project, it's an event, and that could be his year. Or somebody like M, where it's just like, because he just sell records for no reason, that, you know, you're gonna sell 1 million records of the Slim Shady or the Eminem show with no promotion. It's always gonna be top 10 album of the year because the streams or whatever. It's his year, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, because of the year Nas had, like, is it possible for someone who we've deemed already reached their peak to have another peak or have another year, especially that far in between? Because I would think, I mean, if Nas had a year, and I can't think of the Complex list where they had, or what they had, or if they had Nas anywhere, I would think Nas probably had maybe 94. I think they gave him 94. I know Big was 95, Pop was 96. Then they gave Puffy 97 or something like that. Anyway, I think Jay was 2001, something like that. So, but yeah, so it's like, can an old dude really, if he really doing it like that, could he be it? Could Nas have had 2021? Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know, leave comments below. That's how they say it. Leave comments below. Anyway, but shouts out to Tyler the Creator. I can't be mad at that. Also, speaking of the youngins, shouts out to your boy Gunna for beating The Weeknd, #1 spot on Billboard. You know what I mean? especially Weeknd being the top pop artist as he is. You know what I'm saying? For Gunna to get them numbers up. Yeah, shouts out to him. And also, too, you know, not only that, I mean, man's just winning. He #1 album. He bagged, you know, Miss Hot Pants. Which one is it? Chloe or Haley? I can't remember. It's what? Chloe. I know it's Chloe. Anyway, you know, lock that down, and be out here pushing P. I hope he not, you know, pushing that type of P. You got Chloe. I hope, you know, it does seem she kind of slowed down a bit, you know, because he pushed that D. Now she's kind of straight. Hey, yo. Anyway, so pushing P. Everybody from Texas like, man, screw y'all. Y'all don't know about that. What else we got? Speaking of young boys, speaking of the youngins, I got 2 albums that dropped this week. I ain't get a chance to listen to them because I just been listening to this Oplex joint. Honestly. Honestly. Not even joking, not even brown nosing. But yeah, NBA Youngboy dropped the album Colors, and I'm gonna say old girl name wrong. What is it? Shay Nior? That's it? Okay. Shay Nior dropped Food for Thought this past Friday. Definitely check that out. Definitely check out the Shay Nior joint. She go hard. Now, I don't know. I heard some old heads give NBA Youngboy props on Colors. I don't know. That's your thing. I say go for it. But yeah, they dropped this weekend. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go ahead and do that. And the bots have arrived on time. Thank you, YouTube. Don't know what you guys are doing over there. Make sure you handle that because we ain't got time for the bots. Anyway, put that user on timeout. Also, for the not so doing this in real time, LA Rams, what are you doing? What are you doing? You had it in the bag. Don't do Atlanta. These boys about to pull off in Atlanta, boy. This boy about to, is it 1 point? These boys are pulled in Atlanta, boy. They about to get the field goal. This is in real time, y'all. I'm recording this. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley watching the game. She know what the deal is. They are letting Tom Brady be Tom Brady. LOL. Dono, you had one job, my boy, to break Tom Brady's neck. What is you doing, my boy? See, y'all gonna have the Super Bowl at your crib. Gonna mess the bag up. Anyway, we ain't gonna, it's hip hop. I got something. Speaking of people dropping this newness, shouts out to the home team. Let it be known, Ashley. They did it in Atlanta. That's horrible. Anyway, I'm going, man. Speaking of newness, man, shouts out. Yeah, I know, JC. I know, bro. I know. It is what it is. Let's get to the young queen, man. Get to the young queen. Y'all hold tight.
I'm leaving teleporters to another level or a different plane of reality. These psychic powers are hard to explain to my family. You think the angel of death will be a lyricist, snatching souls? They don't know how valuable spirit is. Here it is, God in the flesh, physical vehicle, merkable or macabre. My 7 chakras agreeable with. Hey, can I help you with something there, little lady?
I was finna grab some chips, but I heard you spit in the bar, so I wanted to come over and see what you was talking about.
A word?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
7 chakras agreeable with valuable energy, mercenary storytellers, illumination, my aura's aurora borealis. If it don't compel us to improve the quality, I'm gonna hey, Hey, Mr. Dez, how you doing? Why you back so early?
Yeah, less of whatever that is you're doing, and more mopping, baby boy.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to make a run for it, remaining unexploited, create something new while paying homage to the.
Yeah. Shouts out to C Red, man. Dropping that God willing video with your boy Four Eyes from the ATL. Speaking of Atlanta, but Four Eyes ain't choking. Who that? Brenda Eaton said, hell, going into an OT. I'm like, no, OT was like about to be a rap. Anyway, this is not a sports podcast, you people. Where do y'all come from? Oh, 27, my bad. Okay, yeah, like going to OT. I thought it was a rap. I thought things said 28. I can't see from here. I can't see the TV from here. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We are here for C-Red dropping God Willing featuring Four Eyes. I met Four Eyes. Dang, that was what, 6 years ago? Shoot, not even 6. That's going on 7. 7 years ago, man, this was cool, man. Of course, Four Eyes did his thing on Ludacris' first quote unquote album, back for the first time. You know what I mean? Representing the ATL. My girl C Ray out here doing real ass videos, my boy. It's after 9 minutes now, because real ass videos, my boy. Like, they doing skits. That's why I want to play that part. Like, they actually doing like the 90s when they used to have like break the music up and actually have like a funny part. They did that. That was so dope. A dime. that boy at Stafford is dropping a dime down the field. Y'all better hurry up. They finna mess up the bag. Anyway, but you know who dropped dimes? C-Red dropped dimes, my boy. C-Red dropped dimes. So y'all make sure to check that out. God willing. C-Red as C-R-E-D. C has C-R-E-D. She done been on the podcast a couple times already. Y'all know what the deal is. So y'all make sure to check that out. God willing, featuring Four Eyes, man. I'm proud of my girl. LaRonda, say it again, LaRonda. Sis got bars. That's she read one of my favorite rappers. I ain't gonna front. Best rapper out of Tallahassee. I said it. Best rapper out of Tallahassee. Sorry, Payne. Sorry for whoever else. Is that my girl? Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, well, so much for Atlanta. The boys did it. The Rams did it. Got my pressure up for nothing. Peace and condolences to my cousin Abraham. If you guys were here last year, like last year. Last week, if you guys were here last week, my cousin Abraham was on the show. His favorite football team, NFL team, is Tampa Bay. So, pieces and condolences to you, Abe. It's gonna be all right. Y'all got a ring last year. Y'all okay? And I think Tom Brady gonna be back anyway. My dad was like, no, he's gonna retire. Tom Brady ain't. That boy still got energy. He with it. And that boy greedy. Yeah, man. And prove my daddy wrong. My dad said it was gonna be the Bays. He said it was gonna be Green Bay and Tampa Bay in the NFC championship. Wrong. Yo, LaRonda, speaking of fire, something I gotta show you guys. I gotta find it first. But speaking of fire, y'all check this out. What is going on? What is this foolishness? What is now, those in podcasts and like, yo, E, what are you talking about? So apparently last night, it's not funny really. there was a fire. A fire broke out at the club Good Vibes Only, a GVO here in Tallahassee. Apparently, clearly, C Red was in the building, and when she spit those hot flames, just made mayhem. Now, those who are watching on YouTube, you're probably like, yo, why is there paper everywhere? This has got to be the most dirtiest unsanitary place ever. No, apparently they were having what's called a napkin war or napkin wars. I guess people throw paper napkins as if it's money, making it rain. That's what I heard. I'm not sure. Just know it's a napkin war. But yeah, just foolishness. And if you look, you see the bartender try to throw a cup of water. That didn't do anything. Thankfully, she was smart enough that she didn't throw a cup of alcohol. That's what I thought it was at first. I thought she threw a cup of alcohol. Like, yeah, sis, that's not gonna work. Yo, Lord said, "Tell the club." Yeah, said, "Tell the club." Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't deal with these shenanigans, but I had to. I saw this. I'm like, come on, man. JC, they did it, boy. West Coast. But we're talking about Tallahassee tearing the club up right now. Yo, I'll play this one more time. It's my last show for a minute. This ain't my last show. I just told y'all, man. Nah, I'm gonna get into that. But we're gonna get into this. Now, what's kind of tragic was really sad though, is that I think not last episode, the episode before last, I mentioned that a young man in Montana lost his life outside that same club. And so just been a lot of foolishness. And the name of the club is Good Vibes Only. And it's really a dope spot. Or it was beginning to become like a really dope spot, really chill vibe. You would have the afternoon Sunday mimosas type vibe. It was like that joint. But as of late, like these type of shenanigans been popping off, and it's just really been a bad look. I hope everything turns around. So even though it do look crazy, not making light of the danger that people were in and what has been happening, and I hope that cooler heads will prevail and they get that under order. Yeah, that was GVO, my boy. That was in GVO. See, like JC, like what? It was a chill spot. It was really a chill spot. It was almost kind of like a lounge spot. And yeah, they I don't want to say it. Y'all see the gray in my beard. They let the kids in, and these type of shenanigans. That's like Tamara. See stuff like this popping off everywhere. That's true. And I do think it is a symptom of the pandemic. You got people that ain't been outside for a minute. Even now, even though it seemed like it's been a year since things, we kind of been back outside. But yeah, it's some people ain't got no good sense. You smoking a blunt inside a club, you ain't supposed to be doing that anyway. Surrounded by paper. What you thought was gonna happen? They're gonna shut that place down. But you can't have that going on in that area, especially with the redevelopments. Yeah. So those who are not from Tallahassee, I haven't been in Tallahassee in a while. That's on Gang Street, which is a doorway to Florida State University and the stadium. So they've been doing a lot of building up around that area, especially for those who come to Tallahassee for FSU football games. So yeah, that type of thing doesn't look great. Now, this only twisted No, like other establishments ain't out here doing that. You know what I mean? I got you, my boy. Let me get this song off. I got you. But yeah, I just really the thing that gets me is Montana losing his life the week before last. That's what's worse. This right here is just common sense. Like, don't. Oh, look, I'm gonna be unprecedented. I'm gonna bring my boy in before we even. Oplex, man, what you got to say about the wars, bro? Oh, I can't hear him right now. I can't hear you right. Hold up, you can't hear me, so yeah, I know how this goes. StreamYard tripping.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there we go. You know, I told y'all.
How far has civilization gone to where we're doing napkin wars?
Bro.
Look. Don King, one of the best promoters ever. Hold on, give me more context on the napkin. Like, you're going to a napkin war party?
I can't. I'm 41 years old. I can't. I don't know. I want to say, and I don't want to slander my man's name. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's DJ Loose Kid. I think it's like his birthday week or something.
Shouts out to him. I mean, it was packed.
I want to say he was like promoting it. Like he had like, they literally had like the napkins like it was the cash money joint, the money phone. Like, yeah, we got the napkin wars. I'm like, okay. I guess that's what we're going to do. But but yeah, the thing is like, all right, you're doing that, and then somebody decides to light a blunt.
Civilization, man. I used to play that video game.
That's a video game?
Yeah, look it up, Google it. It's like a role-playing game. You basically play God, and it's like civilization, and you can control like the soil, but the soil may lead to a volcano. I'm trying to figure out, were they okay with getting lit in the napkin war?
Apparently. And one thing is just the fire and liquor and paper.
And paper.
It's the whole combination. Like,
I can't, bro. Yeah, it's the paper. It all boils down to the paper. It's not a bag. It's paper. Right. It's napkins.
Napkins, very light.
That video clip you show, you just see foot jumping off the stage. Shouts out to all the people that were aware. There's a fire out here, but you're burning paper. And this is
that's the second video. There was another video.
This is not Floyd.
There was another video beforehand. It was kind of dancing.
Look at this.
You saw people like looking around. Shouts out to what's happening in Tallahassee.
Yo, this is crazy.
But
I mean, you might as well have a woman shaking it. That would make that
would be crazy.
It would make more sense why it's on fire. Shouts out to ladies all over the world. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
It would be very Family Guy-ish. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to spend all this time on this, man. Go ahead to the next track. We're going to get into the actual interview of my man Oplex. We already with the shenanigans. I told y'all we was going to be with the shenanigans.
Let's go.
So I'm going to get into this next track, and then we're going to be right back in here. I got to make sure what's the name of this track. Okay. Actually, shouts out to my wife, Felicia. She out here hustling for your boy.
Yeah.
Letting people know what I'm doing. So this is a submission by a man's name Boogz, and this is his song Flutes. And we're gonna be right back, my man Oplex, on the Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
My grind runs deep, my time no sleep, my life, my peace. needs my world. Feel me, my grind runs deep, my time, no sleep, my life, my peace, music builds me, my love, my seed, my home, my streets, my wants, my needs, my world, feel me. Every day that I wake, I'm out to get a plate. Every breath that I take, I feel like I ain't ate. I'm like that tiger on the prowl, and I ain't feeling great. You hear my stomach growling loud, and I can't wait. I'm on the hunt for a meal, gotta use my skill. Grinding to get something quick, cause I'm feeling ill. I can't let this prey live, so I gotta kill. I'ma get it from the wheel instead of robbing steel. And when you let the pressure build, it is what it is. And it's all instinct, cause that is what I feel. The gesture when I want it, I'ma show the grill. This is all that I know because it wasn't still. I strategized in attack cause I'm a big cat. I lead the pack, I'ma get it and gon' bring it back. I say my blessings, the Bible, whatever section. Teach my youngest this lesson. I know it don't sound that pleasant. It's real. Grind, runs deep. My time, no sleep. My life, my peace, music builds me. My love, my seed, my home, my streets, my wants, my needs, my world. Feel me.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And what you just heard was my man Boogz with Flavors. And yeah, man, you gotta do this thing. I ain't even mad at your boy. I ain't even mad at your boy at all. So shout out to my wife Felicia for being my A&R, getting this music to me. And without further ado, got the man of the hour, doing this thing any and everywhere from the D pause, down to Tally, to where you at now? What you Arkansas? Somebody told me you're Arkansas. Am I tripping?
Yeah, definitely Arkansas. Yeah.
Oh, that boy no Ozarks. Anyway, my man Oplex.
Facts.
My man Oplex building.
We out here, man.
My man, these Nori claps. Anyway.
Detroit, the best city that you've never been to.
Detroit is for real, bro. For real. I love Detroit, man.
Me, you, JC, and Mackie. Let's go. Wait till the summer.
You know
Let's wait till the summer. Yeah, all that Florida weather spoils you.
Yeah. Get up there, you know what I'm saying, where it's nice and cool. Definitely ain't trying to be, lake in the wintertime.
It's certain things when you're from Detroit. I have a problem with Pizza Hut saying get a Detroit style pizza. Let me inform. Shouts out to the Illages. They also own the Detroit Red Wings. They also own Little Caesars. If you want a Detroit pizza, you pay $10, not the $5 hot and ready. Shouts out to Taylor. I was just talking to her. It's not the $5. We sling those easy. If you want to get $5, make sure you get the butter and parm on it. It's an extra dollar. It's an extra dollar. It's heart attack. Right. It's pretty decent. If you want the Detroit pizza, you pay $10 and get the deep dish. You get, shouts out to Brenda, deep dish. Little Caesars pizza is Detroit pizza. Always trying to hang out with Chicago, the king of deep dish.
But the thing is, though, with Detroit, speaking of Little Caesars, shouts out to was word that the owner helped out Rosa Parks, got into a crib because she got robbed or whatever. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear about that. Wow.
Yeah. Apparently the owner, she got robbed. It was probably like 90, sometime in the 90s, somebody ran up in a crib. Rosa Parks of all people is crazy. And I remember that happening. So I know that's true. But
okay. Oh no, I thought that was recent. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got out of there and helped out, whatever, paid the rent. Loranda said he's still on that pizza tip.
Absolutely.
No, it's real because people be faking the funk. They'll fake the funk, especially these corporations like Pizza Hut. It's Detroit stuff. Nah, bro, no. And somebody like me will be fooled because I ain't never been up there.
And I think Little Caesars gets a bad rep. Like Detroit is a pizza city. So is Chicago, and I think because of the $5 hot and readies, we just is like, oh, it's not. Tell me another large pizza you can get with the quality it takes for $5 outside of the hot and ready.
Yeah, you're right, because Hungry Howie's ain't doing that no more. Hungry Howie's damn near 10.
Yeah. That's also a Michigan pizza. Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Hungry Howie's in Michigan too. Oh, yeah. Shoot, okay.
Oh yeah, Hungry Howie's. Hungry Howie's.
Ann Arbor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we do the pizza, man. Now it's not Enigma. It's not Little Caesar's fault that certain single moms feed their kids a $5 hot and ready 3 times a week. That has nothing to do with the brand. It's just a good price point.
Spicy.
Yeah, I know. Shouts out to Detroit. Let's talk about it. I told you we gonna talk
spicy. Yeah.
No. Single moms need to get together. If that's all you got, all you got to do is pull up on those Caesars, a $5 pizza that can feed. All right, I'll stop. Let me stop.
Shoot. Single dads too.
Yep. Gender free.
No, I'm not talking about myself. I am happily married, you people.
Marriage does not have anything to do with when you're tired.
You just want to go and get some real.
Just get some, man. $5? Listen, I suggest $6. Get that butter and parm when you get the hot and ready. I don't even know if they. Cats don't even. You know about crazy bread?
Oh, bro. Now, trust and believe. I know about some Little Caesars. Like I remember Little Caesars. I grew up on the South Side, and Little Caesars used to be like we was living behind the Winn-Dixie. In the Winn-Dixie complex at Little Caesar on the side of it. We used to pull up back in the day when they had with like the 60-foot joint, like the real big joint. I'm talking about the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yo, Tamara got to relax. That 99 cents is a
shout out to Tamara. Tamara, I see you.
Tamara, okay.
Mari.
Tamara.
That's without the butter and parm.
Let them know, bro. Let them know. That 99 cents is a problem.
Yeah, I know they always do that. Why not do $1? It's Jedi mind tricks. 99 cents, not $1. That's Zorillion. That's plain Zoron stuff. No, that's not $1. It's 99 cents.
And let it be known, I don't blame Biden for the inflation. That is Trump, ignorant shit that you guys believe. We was gonna have inflation anyway because everyone left out.
JC talking about, man. Almost had Enigma to the hospital. What is Enigma talking about?
He said you called me. I must have missed Mari. Is it Mari? I was about to say
yo. Yeah, no, Mari for sure. And Mari for sure, man. Yo, I mean, shouts out to my firstborn's mom. You know what I mean? Like she.
Is that your Mary? Anyway.
Go ahead, bro.
JC. No, this is man. I'm thanks for having me on, man. I knew we're gonna talk it. JC talking about he almost had to have you in the hospital, or what's going on there?
Way Touch Lil C's. What in the Biggie homosexual activity is going on here? What are you trying to say, my boy? What did you try to say? Let me go through. I gotta go through these comments like I duck be going through these comments. Don't sleep on my name now.
I'm
slept with somebody.
Mari, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping.
Let me not get in trouble.
I already know.
I am a married man. All right, let's go back and what Jason talking about. It's tomorrow. I got it.
Tamara.
But anyway, JC, Tamara. Look, man. Gotta let people know. I graduated with a newspaper journalism degree, not broadcast. Newspaper. I know how to write.
You need to give her LaRonda. LaRonda gets you straight. LaRonda gets you straight. She's all about that.
She's a speech. Pilates. I can't talk.
Like,
I can't talk.
Half English major and then like journalism. Wrote for a paper.
Yeah.
Great graphic designer. In fact, did the cover for the Zoron EP. So it's like,
see, this is the good transition. Let's get it together. That's LaRonda with the dope cover.
She did that. She did that.
Bring it up. You guys will see it. Okay, let me get these comments. So, almost had me in the hospital for eating a Little Caesars. He may be right. You got sick from eating way too much Little Caesars pizza. I think that is true. I'm trying to think what happened.
Come on, man. Like, listen, I'm from Detroit. What is the probability of you having to bow down to the porcelain god? White Castle or Little Caesars? It's White Castles. Easy.
We never had White Castles down here. I think we had White Castle maybe for a year or so. They got up out of here. Like I said, we've had Little Caesars. In Tally, yeah. We had like White Castle for like 2 minutes. No, it was Crystals. My bad.
Yeah, same kind of, yeah. Same vibe. They're probably owned by the same company. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
sliders.
The sliders, right. But no, yeah, it was one time I think because I would eat a whole pie.
Okay.
I think I whole pie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're gonna eat the whole, that's what JC talking. You're gonna eat the whole pizza.
Think that's what happened.
Your wife gonna be mad at you. You can't function. You on the
This way before I had a wife. I was solo. I think this was before I had my daughter and everything. So I was just like in there with the with the inflated belly, like, yo, this about to be a problem.
Yeah, we eat the whole
pizza. Oplex Zoron EP. Okay.
Shouts out to Brenda. That's what's up, yo. Thanks for the love, Brenda. I see Brenda.
Get to the music. We ain't got time for no pizza talk. Enigma, I graduated from JSU with mass comm.
Mm-hmm. There she go. Yeah, shouts out to the one. Yeah, she telling. Told
you. Mass communication and English degree. Hey, yo. No, shouts out to HBCU. You know what I mean? I graduated from FAMU, of course.
Respect.
So, man, definitely shouts out to JSU. We're gonna beat that ass next year, though. Understand that. Just know Willie gonna come through. I love Dion, but Willie gonna come through and do his thing next year. So yeah, y'all just got it. Y'all got us this year. Just know. Yes, Crystal was in Jackson, Mississippi. I couldn't do it. Yeah, man. We all for the HBCUs, man. You know what I mean? That's what my wife say. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. HBCU proud. But speaking of, I told people this is my thing. We're gonna get to the EP soon enough. Just know it's dope. That's all y'all need to know. That's it.
Respect, man. I appreciate that.
But I told my wife this, and I think I told JC yesterday. The interesting thing is that as many ties as me and Oplex have together, you know what I mean? there's a lot I don't know about the boy. Now in particular, he's, of course, those who know he's part of the Mondays crew. And for me, I'm like a second cousin, right? That was born much later. And by the time I came around, everybody was grown and was leaving the nest. And I'm just like, hey, where you guys going? So, of course, there's a lot of people that, I made connects with, still have connections with, of course, JC, HDL, Stess, EJ, Israel, just Dermo, of course. We have all these connections, but at the end of the day, there's a lot I need to learn. I know about my man Oplex. So for me, it's from the beginning. Like, what brought you to Tallahassee in the first place?
I was my parents kicked me out.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. It was one of those things. My parents actually literally evicted me. I was living. My dad owned an apartment building. I was living in his apartment. I shot a move with a female. Mama didn't like it. She was white. Okay. I figured, hey, it's right around the time where GM was moving into the Renaissance Center, by the way. Just to give you some context. I'm paying my rent, and next thing you go in an apartment, double doors, go in the basement apartment. It's my dad's apartment. And it's like there was a notice on the door. I had a cousin that was, yeah. And then so I come downstairs, there's an eviction notice on the door, and then I had a cousin that was going to FSU. It went all over the family, like mom and dad and kicked Rondé out in Detroit. And then,
that's great. Wow.
Yeah. And next thing you know, my cousin was like, well, you can come stay with me. Shouts out to the Mondays gang. Round of applause, bro. That's how I got in Tally.
That I'm saying, I knew it. I was like, yo, it's always a wild story how people get here or whatever. But that has to be the wildest, bro. I've never heard the fact that somebody got evicted literally from
they didn't even give me a heads up. It was formal. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to call my parents. All right, y'all evicted me. And when you get evicted and you paid your rent, ooh,
bro,
gives you facts.
Yeah, facts. That's the problem. You hit them up like, yo, pops, I get what you're doing. Let me get that 450 back.
No. Pops was like, no, it's good. You just got to be out.
Yo.
It's facts, man.
You said it was a white girl? It was
a white girl. I was always raised Detroit, 85% black.
Yeah, Chocolate City.
When I came up as a kid, it's just you can like her. You can like her, but don't bring her to the house.
Yeah.
I thought because I was paying rent 15 years later, that it was actually my spot and I could kind of do what I want to do as long as I don't break no boundaries. And no, that didn't work out, man. Evicted.
Dang. Then just sent you to the a plethora of white chicks out here in Florida State.
Yeah, I came out to Tallahassee oh wow! Shouts out to Spike Lee. Oh, Jungle Fever brewing.
My man fell off a bird and flew into a pillowcase. Like, oh,
Easy.
so this is where all the fellas go.
Easy. Like, okay. Wow. It's crazy where I landed after that.
But yeah, so you came down here, man, and you found your tribe with the Mondays crew. How did that happen? How did that pop up? I know Mardigan is the captain and everything, but how did you find your tribe?
So what Leaf Quimby, which was playing in Zoron, Leaf Quimby was in New Jersey. So I had been in Tallahassee about like 5-6 years. And Leaf Quimby was kind of bored. I actually wasn't doing music at all. My wife at the time bought me a keyboard. We were just kind of just like meditating and doing yoga for like 4 or 5 years. And then I was not doing music at all. I took a break because I had a company called Under the Basement, early 2000s in Tallahassee. We used to go into the dorms and do performances. Kiloton, a couple names that the Mondays gang knows about. And yeah, man, when Leaf came in, it was like, okay, we started ABO Entertainment. It's like, okay, we need our first event. We did an event called Resurrection at A&J's Blues Cafe. Shouts out to all my people that know about Fun Station and the Dollar movie theater if you're in Tallahassee.
No doubt.
It's definitely not A&J Blues Cafes. It's right around the way. It used to be called A&J's, and we did the Resurrection. We had 8 to the L there, and that's where I met Mardigan.
Okay.
And then everything, the rest is history.
Dope. That's a little piece of Tallahassee history that I can't even front. I didn't even know about. So again, I knew it was gonna be some joint. It was like, yo, I'm finna get schooled. And speaking of like, now you piqued my interest about these basement parties, which eventually Mondays end up being essentially a basement party in itself. But when you was on these dorm parties, like how did that happen? Like, what was the science behind trying to throw these parties in the dorm and stuff?
And so we got in with FSU. We actually did a show. Knife Wonder was there, and it was a little club. I forget the name, man. It's on campus. It's like a little tiny club. Knife Wonder was
down
there.
Below or down under? If it was on,
is it down?
Probably
under?
Down under if it was on campus.
Yeah, I think it's down under, man. Is that on campus?
Yep.
It's down under. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did a show. We kind of got in with FSU, and it was just like me and Lee. This is the early stages, way before the band came, and it was like, okay, we did a gig here, we did a gig there. We were opening up for here, opening up for there. And then I shut it off, man. I shut it off. I had to go to court. Right. Change the game.
Dang.
Yep. Took a break and then came back. Then Leaf moved to Tallahassee.
Okay.
And then Return from Zoron came out.
Okay.
And then the band, then Resurrection. Met Mardigan. Then it's like, shouts out to the Mondays game. I mean, we were just out there. All we were doing was performing Return from Zoron.
Right.
Freestyle ciphers here and there. Like, hey,
right.
You know what I mean? That's all it was, man. You know what I mean? And then shouts out to Mike, man. Like, I got a video, man. I have to share it with you. I'll share it with you after we get out of here. But Mike was like, you guys, it was like me and Lee coming off of Mondays. He's like, you guys are dope, man. Like, I got plugs with FSU's music school. Y'all need a band. The rest was history.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Nah, I remember Leaf doing this thing because I think around like had to be like 09 when I started like connecting with people.
It's a good
I
spot.
think the first people was Killer Cow, of course now DJ Bush and Gangsterville. They was like the first ones on the podcast, and then it wasn't a podcast then. I'll call it the internet radio. But from there, so I connected with everybody else. But I remember like wanting to connect with Leaf, but yet just really couldn't find that leeway. But y'all names was steady circulating because I was in that circle. So I would see y'all and hear y'all, but I really couldn't make that connection. I think by the time I really like got, connected, I don't know if y'all had Bust a Move by that time or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, like 2010 is where everything started to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's probably like the original version of Enigma Sept Hour. That's probably when I had my peak around like 2010, 2011. So yeah, I remember I really wanted to reach out and just didn't get a chance to. So nah, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we go from down below to Railroad Square to Star Season. Man, we toured. Look, we toured Tallahassee up. The Mondays Collective toured Tallahassee up so much that the spot that we all came from literally is burnt down.
Right. Right.
Facts, bro.
Well,
it kind of hurt, man. I'm like,
what can happen? What happens when you have a towel?
Too much hip hop. Burn it down.
Yeah, man. So, like you said, you and Leaf was doing the Return to Zoron. Of course, now you got the Zoron EP. I know you've been explaining this all week, but for my audience, could you let them know what's the connection, with the projects?
It shouts out to Return from Zoron. Really, to get the history, there's Return from Zoron. There's a project out there for your ears, fans. Planet Zoron, and then now we have the Zoron EP. So it's a big intergalactic trip. This time, I bring in. Shouts out to Leaf. Like I haven't been able to catch up with Leaf. Life happens. It's like, yo, Makki is in the building. Shouts out to Joey Hussle. He mixed the whole project. Yeah. He mixed the whole project down. Obviously, he's got bars on the project, man. And really, Ontario Richard inspired my mind to say, maybe I could just throw a small Zoron project out. I'm coming off Enigma. I was coming off of that Relationship Chronicles. I got into the blues, and what I mean. That wasn't. If you go back to Plexology 2012, and then the next album is Relationship Chronicles, I was just thinking about it in the last week since I dropped this one. It's just like, I think I might have lost. I think some of the fans are like, what is he doing? It's always hip hop soul. It's always.
Okay. Right.
It's always. That's the brand since 1995.
Right.
I think I caught him off guard. I probably needed a middle project. This next project, Emotionology, back to hip hop soul, and it's really more soul than hip hop. But yeah, man, yeah.
You're gonna have Enigma Sept on that project too.
Absolutely.
Enigma Sept and JC gonna be on a project. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do we're gonna come in.
Nah,
on some
I need you to come. I need you to come in. I need you to come in and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I tried to really work it out. I understood every emotion that you expressed to me, but you know what? You got time, baby.
You got time, but I'm boy understand the assignment. That boy understand the assignment. Yo, bars. Yo, all right, so this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna go ahead and give people a little of this sci-fi hip hop. So, man, y'all just don't understand this shit fire, bro. This shit fire. We're just gonna give y'all a little piece. Now, understand this. Those who watching live, we're gonna give you a little bit, just a little bit of the taste. But if you listen to the audio podcast, you're gonna get the full thing. Pause. So y'all just go ahead and check this out. We're gonna hit y'all with this MetaZen, and then we'll hit y'all with this 2048. They're gonna be right back in your face. It says the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a world premiere for sure. Zoron's in the building. You know how we do this. Report to the dance floor. Huh? What? Yeah. Teach me how to. Teach me how to.
In 5 minutes or less, how to show them the best and never digress. Hit them with the Elliot yes, untouchable. Yes, incredible. I hope with the flex, the prime to invest. Bulletproof, no need for a vest. In a position to metamorphosize my intuition. Now they wishing I never got a chance for exhibition. It's too late for all that. Cause I'm back, put the earth back on track, and that's that. They was acting timid, so we had to jump back in and set it back to the course. When you said it, then you meant it. If you meant it, then you said it. When they said it, then they played it. Then they rewinded it back so they could get reacquainted. Knowing every single line, every noun, every verb. Every time that song played, they would say it word for word. Now that's that hip hop, that shit that I love. I grew up on that. That be my word.
I don't even want to say it.
Yeah. So how we gonna do this right here? Go shorty, it's your birthday. We ain't gonna wait, yo. Nigga try and rap means I flow like a 9-chrome flow, slowing down the time I'm in a different mode zone. Wrong, in the space jet, called a super vibe. Living in a different world, my nickname is Dolomite. Hold the mic tight, ice grip when I squeeze. Snap, nigga, vertebrates, it's hard to believe. My external drive sitting on 50 terabytes. Feel the heartbeats, is an issue you will hope to write.
Calendar flows, I came to set the date. 2048, better get your life straight. Calendar flows, I came to set the date. 2048, better get your life straight.
In the language of the U.S. Department of Defense, these are unidentified aerial phenomena. Videos which add fuel to the belief of some we are not alone.
Artificial intelligence, is it irrelevant? I'm lacing up the algorithm on my good melanin. It's always no capping when I'm rapping. It's out of space trapping. I'm cooking up some good boom bapping.
Boom, boom, boom. We back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. God damn.
The aliens touchdown, man. The aliens touchdown.
God. What you just heard, people. MetaZen 2048. Your boy Oplex featuring your boy Joey Hussle. Man, this honestly, this has been my question. This is the only reason I got you on the podcast, bro. This one question.
What's up, man? Talk to me, man.
This is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad, but I hope y'all know I have all the love in my heart for everybody involved. So I'm not trying to be slick or try to talk shit or whatever. But how in the hell did y'all get Duck 13, aka Mo Makki, aka Joey Hussle, to get on his shit like that? Because the whole project, and I love Duck. Duck always been a dope artist, but it's something different. It is something different about this project where he was just completely zoned in on each and every joint. And the way y'all put that thing together and married y'all flows and then of course the sound was dope because he is an extraordinary producer, master, and all that stuff. But them flows, he hitting that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, unbelievable. unbelievable.
Sometimes
let me tell you how dope Makki is, man. Shouts out to Joey Hussle. Like, it was easy, man. Like, basically, Ontario Richard would send me a beat. Like, for like Outer Space or like Space Jet. And I would lay the verse, send it to Makki, and I'm like, I started off with MetaZen, pretty sure. I'm like, welcome to the Zoron gang, Makki. You're in. Here you go. And then boom. And the rest was history, man. I mean, he's, you know, check his last album out, like Compound Chemical. Shouts out to Joey Hussle. He's dope.
Right.
I was that MetaZen, that song, I was really shocked. Like, that's how you flow when you on an initiation track.
He went in there and I mean he was just hitting every cylinder, and I'm just like, yo, he really killing it. Like, granted, with the last project, he killed everything on that one. But I think what it was just like he was switching up. And that was the whole idea. So it's not negative.
Right, Compound Chemical, right.
Different ways he can do things. And he executed. He did it great. But man, on this project, and like you said, that one song, like the way he was just
MetaZen, man, that one.
Like, it's just, I'm sorry, I gotta get my brother
back to me, right? So so I made the beat, I produced that one, and I'm just like, there you go. Welcome to Zoron. And then he sends it back, and it's with his two verses, like all the clips, all the audio, acoustic morphing, that's all Makki, that's all Joey Hussle. Like he just, you know what I mean? That's what he does, man. You know,
I'll say that was the cheat code. The cheat code was the sound. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure, and again, no diss to any and everybody involved with this podcast, but I'm pretty sure if you listen to all the songs on this podcast, on this episode, you're gonna clearly hear the difference
in the mix.
In the mix. And so that was a cheat code, have him on there because this mix is gonna be impeccable.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Ain't gonna worry about that.
Ain't playing around, man. Yo, if you want to sound like $1 billion, it's a difference between $1 million mix and $1 billion. If you want $1 billion mix, then go ahead and just holler at Mo Makki Music IG. Yeah. At IG, look him up on Facebook. He's momakkimusic.com. It's popping, man.
No doubt. And speaking of, shouts out to LaRonda, you know what I'm saying? She said it's galactic.
Shouts out to LaRonda, yo. Appreciate that.
I want to give y'all props because of
I
course.
I can't believe people. JC said he's been working out to it. It's really like people that, like, when we create, like, we don't know how it's gonna land. JC was like, yeah, I've had the EP on in the gym, and I'm like, I can see MetaZen, but some of these other songs, I'm like, he's like, yeah, I've had the whole EP on, man. I've been taking it to the gym. I'm like,
it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Y'all created a vibe, and one of the things too, it's not a long play. You know what I'm saying? It's not
17 minutes, man.
17. Yeah, just boom, boom, you're in and out. But also too, like, it could. My thought was, though, y'all can make this into a long play. Y'all can easily drop this, give it 6 months, drop a part 2, and then add a couple songs and make it into an LP later on, like a year from now. Like, it can really go down that way.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my thing when I listened to it. I was like, yo, they can flip this. It's cool that it's an EP. I'm always for an EP, especially if you're not, Megan Thee Stallion trying to, even she dropped EPs. Her. If you ain't Drake trying to run up your algorithm, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be dropping no 17-song album.
Man.
And get it done. LaRonda said, I'm training for a half marathon listening to the entire EP.
Shouts out, get that marathon done, LaRonda. Let's go.
Yeah, I am impressed. Graphic designing, all that out of Mississippi. Out of Mississippi. JC said, "Yep, dope vibe to push through iron and hit the tracks for sprints, especially that MetaZen."
Yeah, I do understand that MetaZen. Like,
yeah,
I can see people working out to that one. It's just energy is super high.
No doubt. All right, so unfortunately, this is the Enigma Sept Hour. Probably the last one y'all gonna get for a minute. So go ahead.
What we doing, man?
They're going to wrap this thing on up, man. Unfortunately, but before we do that, well, don't get it twisted. As far as the podcast go. Let me go ahead and speak on this. I ain't quitting because too many of you. We diamonds in. It's too many of you motherfuckers thinking y'all gonna have me down. It ain't gonna happen. I got too much of an ego. All right. So your boy just taking a little break to get his shit together. When I come back, I'm knocking all you motherfuckers' heads off. So you think you got me down, and you think you got your foot on my neck? You got a wrong thing. You got the wrong one, motherfucker. I'm still coming with it. I'm just backing out just for a little bit so I can hit your ass harder.
That's what's up. That's what I want to hear. Like, where you going? Okay,
crab in the bucket, motherfuckers thinking y'all can drag me down.
Hey man, shots anyway. Can you do a round of applause for yourself? 172 episodes. What? We're going on 25, man. Set the bar. We're going on 25.
Yo, y'all doing y'all thing, man. Oh man, we ain't even getting to the set the parts. Wait a minute, I'm tripping. Yo, those who interested, man, my man Oplex, of course, with Mo Makki. Mo Makki was on the podcast about a month ago, and you know what I'm saying, we talked about the Set the Bar mixtape mix show. Appreciate you, my boy. Mix show that's every Wednesday starting at 8:00. Actually 7:30. You give y'all a little music mix, and then they go on to the show, the 5 deadly questions that they provide to their guests. And which is a genius what I want to say premise to have, you know what I'm saying, definitely keep the guests engaged and the people, because the comments go wild when y'all ask those questions. So, and you guys are like, you guys are my Wednesday night setup, if you will, because I got my sisters, Shelby and Candace. They have their show live on Wednesday at 7, and then once I'm done with them, I go and listen to you guys with the mix show, and then one of our other guests, Miss Nicole Everett, she go live for her Women Wednesday, or What Women Want Wednesday, around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So you guys are part of like my whole Wednesday lineup, primetime lineup, literally. So I just want to give you guys first of all, give you guys your props for starting the show, and setting it up. So congratulations for 25 episodes so far. And like this podcast, what you guys do is set up a platform for independent artists to get their stuff up. Now, I will say this. Y'all do make me sick because y'all make me realize that StreamYard isn't as bad as I think it is.
It's a stream, man. And I know you said on the 60-second showcase about like I have great, because you've been on StreamYard like way longer than us, but it's man, I get it, man. I think I have several gray hairs from dealing with StreamYard too. You know what I mean? I know Mackie does.
Right.
Joey Hussle, yeah. He's definitely using Just for Men.
Right. Yo, I told people, man, I'm about to pull up the Beijing, yo. That's a judgment if you want to. Hey, having a little gray hair when you like in your mid-30s is kind of cute. Once you're at 40, it's like, nah, let me hide this.
That's what we doing, right? Right. Yeah, this is a mess. Yo. Shouts out to Mandy,
yo. Let me hide this real quick.
I see Mandy. I see you. Thanks for tuning in. We wildin'.
Right. I ain't that old yet. You call me grandpa around here.
That Beijing, it just looks like your beard is like spray painted.
Right. Now, but let's go. I'm still ain't finna do the fat joke now.
Women are cutting off whole eyebrows and doing a marker.
Right.
We're like super insecure. It's like actually here, man. You put Beijing in, and we're like, oh wow, that looks like it's spray painted. Like they removed their whole eyebrow.
Right.
Just need a pencil. Shouts out to cosmetology.
No doubt. No, I'm just gonna spray. I'm just gonna spray my point. I ain't finna do I'm not finna do the fat Joe. I'm finna keep my hairline gonna be natural.
Why you say the fat Joe, bro?
Yeah, Fat Joe be looking crazy. But anywho,
oh man, I can't.
Let me give y'all flowers, man. And
appreciate that, man.
Want to encourage any and everybody out there, especially me going to this hiatus. Y'all make sure to support Mo Makki and Oplex with the Set the Bar mix show. Any artists, if you're listening, y'all make sure y'all holler at them boys, send them the music, all of that. So
yeah, set the bar 11 at gmail.com. Sing your best 3 songs. Set the bar 11 at gmail.com.
Now, I really want to because between you guys and DJ Bush, like y'all gonna be the ones that keep me motivated. You know what I mean?
Hey man, don't stay away too long, and we need this.
Right. I know we get this. It's an ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? We developed this ecosystem, and that's part of the reason why it's like I can't drop this. I can't, not completely. But I do need to get some things in order, especially with my health and everything. So
for sure, man. Yeah,
just gotta do that. So y'all just be patient with me. But before we get up out of here, bro, if you can again, I know I got some of your information scrolling below on the screen, but if you can give the people, especially on the podcast side, your information so they know how to get at you, get the EP and or get at you with the Set the Bar mix show. Yeah,
for sure. It's at Oplexmusic on IG. That's the playground. Like if you want to DM me, you need to go to IG. Oplexmusic.com. That's the storefront. Pretty much can catch everything there. The site will be updated this week with the new EP. And I think outside of that, it's just at Oplex Music on everything. You know what I mean? If you go to the IG, the link tree is there. You can get to the Set the Bar Mix Show. The Set the Bar Mix Show goes now on the Mo Makki music channel on YouTube. Now, if you want to actually be on the show, that's the email is setthebar11@gmail.com. So we say, hey, send us your best 3 songs. Your best 3 songs should be inside of 2 years. Like we don't want you sending, anything outside of 2 years. What you
right
about, bro?
I'm just thinking, so I send you something from. Hell, even me sending y'all something like, yo, I got this joint from 2015. Like,
it's crazy, man. Like when you get into that like promo run, your heart just gets cold. You're just like, yo, what you having?
Yo, that's man, that's a good point. Because I think, even though I think I know DJ, he done played some old shit. I know he played. He's even said he's played songs from like 2015.
Listen, like DJ Bush, shouts out to the 62nd showcase. Every time I think about that show, all I think about is give me some time. I promise. Right. I'll get smarter. Inside joke. Sorry, y'all.
No. So, look, man, I mean, I appreciate you, and especially with the words that JC gave you on the Underground Railroad yesterday.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to JC for that. That was dope last evening, man.
And
yeah, shouts out to him.
I mean, just to know what you mean and meant to him, that translate over to me. That's my brother. And yeah, so the respect was already there, but him saying what he said just really kind of elevated that respect even more.
Yeah, man. That's clearly like the best interview I've ever been a part of, man. Like Aristotle E.T. Like what?
Hold up. You sure that's the best? You sure? Are you?
Oh.
I'm joking. You're right. No, JC.
Elzai. You know what was coming. Yeah.
You gotta relax, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta.
Elzai.
But no, man. It was a dope interview. Proud of my bro. Yeah, we was trying to do it, man. We do it for the culture. Shout out to LaRonda. I appreciate you for your words. She said, "Great show, guys. Praying for your health, Enigma. Real hip hop fans will be waiting for your return, no doubt." And man, shouts out to everybody that was up in here, man.
Shouts out to the chat. Absolutely.
Who else we got? JC. Yeah, that was Killer Cal. That was up in here. LaRonda. Mari. Hey, Mari Taylor.
Yo, man. You nailed it that time. Yeah.
Did it. And everybody else, man, that was in here. Forgot your name. Just blame my brain, not my heart. Brenda Gattis.
Brenda was in the building.
She was up in here.
Ashley in the building.
Even the bots. Even the obligatory bots from YouTube. Shout out to you for being a bot and giving me more comment. But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure to continue to support my boy Oplex. Continue to support Freedom Train Radio. Shouts out to Joe. Shouts out to Pat, Shelby, Candace, Cliff, everybody that's down with the fam. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everything you've done for me so far. And again, like I told you guys, just a hiatus. I will be back. Just give your boy some time to get his thing together and come back better and stronger. So, also too, man.
Enigma, no. Give me some time. I promise I'll get better.
We'll get better. Get better, get stronger.
Wiser, smarter.
Wiser, all of that. All of that.
The bars, man. I kind of want to quote the artist, but the way we played her on the 60-second showcase, I'm glad we didn't mention her name. But yeah, like I'm looking for you to come back, man. Like 172 episodes, bro. Like round of applause to you, bro. Like I listen. I'm proud of you, man. But like the platform is needed, and just keep us abreast on what's going on, man. We're gonna miss you, man.
No doubt. I will. Also, too, just want to give a big shout out to my wife, Felicia. She's been holding me down. Like I said, getting guests in here. The laptop I'm using, hell, the equipment I'm using. She went and got this without consulting me.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's what's up, bro.
So she's been a big supporter. So I just want to give shouts out to her. Felicia, I love you. And I'm gonna get off this mic. I know I gotta we got something we gotta go do. And also too, man, big shout out to my daughter Mackenzie. Again, another one of the reasons why I can't let this go. Just give y'all this quick story real quick. She was here the other week, and I was watching TV or something, and she asked me, she was like, "Daddy, are you going to do your podcast today?" And like, to know, I know I said this before, but to know that she's conscious of this, and this is part of who I am and what I do. I simply can't give this up, man.
That's
like,
what's up, man.
I want her to know that, you know, you can follow your dreams and do whatever you want to do, man. And sometimes you just got to fight, even yourself, to make sure that it happens. So, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
So it's not goodbye. Just see y'all later. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And y'all have a good night. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Appreciate you, man.